Alright, so hi guys, it's Casey here and welcome back to this channel. So if this setup is familiar or if you're from my past video, welcome back here. And you'll know that I filmed 2 videos in the same day. Yep. Well, I realized it saves so much time, especially I go to work full-time and I also go to school part-time. And of course, I'm still doing YouTube, so alright, so if you're new here as well, don't forget to click the subscribe button down below and don't forget the little bell, it's to get you notified every time I upload. We're almost at 500 subs, you guys. Awesome job. So I really hope we can get to 1000 soon. And I couldn't even imagine if I can reach that, but who knows. So for this week's video, it's about beauty products that YouTube made me buy. Whew. If without YouTube, I would never know what kind of makeup products I would buy for myself because I'm so bad at picking those makeup products without like supervision, is that how you say it? Or without knowing what it really is. So you know, nowadays YouTube is really helpful when you want to buy something, you find a good review about it first and to know if you will change your mind or you'll definitely get it. So these products that I got, they're all drugstore except 2 lipsticks, and all of these I got or YouTube convinced me, like specifically beauty gurus like Kathleen Lights, Tati, Rachel Loves, Nikki Tutorials, Jeffree Star, and you know, those big YouTube gurus that I really like about and I watch them a lot. So they are really convincing in those products, and for myself too, when I go to drugstores or like makeup stores, when I test them out, it's really intriguing me. So I'd be like, let's try this out, and that's why I got these items. So let's just get into it. So the first product line or drugstore line that I would talk about is Essence. So first, these are the products. Excuse me. Okay, so first let's talk about this Essence All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder. I know that I saw this from Kathleen Lights, I'm pretty sure about that. And I was intrigued because it was really white, because most of the like setting matte powder that I use, it's like it's either yellowish or like nudish color, but this is all white, so I was like, will it apply in my skin good? But so far I'm really impressed about this. I've been using this like every day. It keeps my face really matte. The next one is highlight. It's this Essence Pure Nude highlighter, and of course I saw this from Kathleen Lights, her video about like natural highlighters, so I was intrigued about this because Essence line is really cheap and good quality as well. So with this one I got the shade 10 Be My Highlight, and that's what I'm using right now, and it's so natural, it's for everyday use, so I'm loving this. Good job. So the next one is their trio, so it's the Shape Your Face Contouring Palette, and let me see, this is in the shade Ready Set Peach. So I was intrigued about this because of the peach color, so I'm really wanting to try peach, especially that spring is coming. So it has contour, which I've been using every day too, the highlight which I put under my eyes after I set it with concealer, and then the last one is their blush. At first I was afraid like might be too peachy or orange for my skin, but when I tried it, it's like natural peach blush. So the third one is this Essence Deep Eyeliner, which is waterproof. I think I saw this with Tati because she tested this out if it's really waterproof. I forgot from who did I see this, but this one, since it's Canada here, it's been snowing a lot and you'll never know, and sometimes it's raining as well and freezing rain. This helped me a lot. I used to use like the Essence eyeliner, which is their regular one, which is like color silver or white, and every time I go out and like the snow is going to my face, and sometimes the eyeliner is going everywhere in my eyes, so it's not pretty good, especially when I'm going to work and after that I'm going to school. But with this one, it stays in place. Like even if I wash my face, it's still there, so I really had to use like eye makeup remover to remove this, and so far I'm impressed about this and like how it applies. It's really good. Many people don't like the applicator in this, but me, I'm already used to this, so if you get used to this, this is one of my holy grail. So with the next one is the Essence Lash Princess. It's the False Lash Effect Mascara. So far, if I want a voluminous eye mascara, I definitely use this, but sometimes I notice it gets really clumpy in the eyes, but it really depends on the day, if it's snowing or what. But I'm also loving how this gives like voluminous eyelashes. It's like false eyelash effect. So with this one, it's the Essence I Love or I Heart Color Intensifying. So it's the eyeshadow base. Well, before I used to use this a lot every time when there is party at work or like events. I definitely use this. It's like intensifying your eyeshadow makeup, but for everyday use I don't use this because I don't have much time in the morning, so I just like put like simple eyeshadow. But with this one, if you're going to wear eyeshadow or makeup like the whole from day until night, this one, it's really good. It keeps everything intact into your eyes, I mean eyelids. So with this one is the Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara, and I'm also satisfied with this one because it's a gel for your eyebrows, but it also has a tint. So I got this in the shade Cosnova, and it matches the hair color I'm using right now. And I don't think they had much of like color selection with this one, but so that's why you really need to be really picky about this. But so far I'm impressed because it matches my hair color. And the last two items from Essence is their lipstick. So I got one from Matte, which is this color. It's in 01, which I really love. It's for like everyday use. I love how matte this is. It says matte, but when you apply it, it's still creamy, but at the same time it's matte, so it's not drying your lips. And what I'm impressed to is their another line, which is this. Is this like the... Oh, I remember now. It's the long lasting line. So I got the shade Love Me. It's number 13. So this, it has like a little sheer into this, but as what the line says, it's long lasting. It really is. I've been wearing this to work until school. I only had to reapply like once, and that's it. It stays long into my lips. And it's hydrating as well. These are hydrating. I love it. So now let's move on to Maybelline line. So first, of course, I got this Maybelline Dream Cushion Liquid Foundation on the go, which I've been using for like everyday foundation, especially this winter transitioning to spring. I love this. It doesn't have the full coverage. I think we would say like around from light to medium coverage, but it's really good. Like it stays and it sits well on my face. And whatever powder I use on top of this, it's like cooperating with that powder. It's not making my face cakey. That's what I really love. Like it just sits there. It feels moisturizing and hydrating. So far, I'm loving this, and it's a cushion foundation. That's what intrigued me the most. So that's why I love to try this out, and so far I'm satisfied. And I want to try the L'Oreal Cushion Foundation as well. So if I run out of this, that's the time. So not now. So this one is in the shade 10 Porcelain. So I got their Maybelline Fit Me foundation. This one is the Hydrate and Smooth. I know everybody loves like their matte and poreless. I think it's matte and poreless. But when I tried it on my skin, like I swatched them at the drugstore, it feels really dry and it shows like dry patches on my skin. So I was like, especially that it's winter now, my skin is really dry, so I don't think that's really good. But I got to Hydrate and Smooth, and there's this point in like winter is still starting, and I've been using this for like every day because it's really hydrating. It's good. It doesn't look so cakey on my face, which I really love, and it's a point. So now moving on to concealer, and this is the concealer that I've been using a lot. So this is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. It's in the shade Fair Clair 15. And by the way, that Fit Me foundation was 110 Porcelain. So with this one, I love how it highlights my skin, and I really want to try their Maybelline Age Rewind. That is also on my list, but so far still saving up for it. So far with this, I am impressed, but I'm impressed using this like under my eyes, but like covering my dark spots, no, it's not covering it. So I'm still on the hunt for a good concealer. If you got like a good concealer from drugstore, please let me know. I need it badly. And the last one from Maybelline is this one. It's the Maybelline Master Prime by Face Studio. It's primer base. It's the Blur Plus Smooth. I think it's number 100. With this one, I was so excited about this because I want to try like good foundations. Especially I got a lot of like dry patches and as well as dark spots on my face, so I really want a good primer which my foundation will sit really good on top of them. But with this one, unfortunately, like in the past videos that I got been talking about this, it's breaking me out. So I'm still trying to give this a shot, so we'll see in the future, but so far I'm not gonna repurchase this. So now let's move on to another product line. You may not see, or you will not see this at the drugstore, but the pricing of these products are drugstore like, so I take consideration to this into this video. It's Colorpop. So far I got 5 shades of their matte liquid lipsticks. If you're already here on my channel like last year, you know that I made a review about this, but if you haven't seen it yet, it's down below, or it's in my channel, around my channel. Good thing I only purchased the small ones because I find it drying sometimes on my lips, so I'm not reaching out for it. But what I love about this is it's really long lasting. Like sometimes when I use like dark shades, I use it today, tomorrow it's still here. Like, I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's still here. It sits on my lips still. Even if I wash it, the pigmentation is still there. Not all of it, but you know, it's like your lips absorb them. So the next day I wouldn't apply it again, but I will just use like a clear balm, and it feels like I already had a lipstick, but it's from yesterday's lipstick. And I also got this eyeshadow, which is, I think it's the Zingara line. I really forgot if this is the Foxy and Zingara or Foxy and Zingara. I'm pretty sure this is Foxy. But I got their 4 eyeshadows, which I really love the formula. I got Elixir, I got Seeker, I got Jinxie, I got Paradox. So I would really love to try their satin lips because I've heard so much about it, so saving up for it, and I need to use a lot of this before I like purchase new ones, you know. I'm getting a lot of makeup in here. So the next one I got is from Physicians Formula. I only got 2, but with this one I got this powder palette Mineral Glow Pearls Translucent Pearl. I'm pretty sure I saw this from Tati and Kathleen Lights. So this one is used like a highlighter, but at some point in time I used this as a face powder. It did. But then when I watched their video, I was like, oh, okay. So this is used for like highlighter. So I've been using this for like a subtle highlighter, or like a natural highlighter. And this one, I saw this from Kathleen. She always raves about this if you're watching her. So it's the Butter Bronzer. I got the shade Light Bronzer, and smells like coconut. When she said it smells like coconut, I was intrigued. I may not like this, but when I opened it, I was like, it reminds me of my Barbie. I got this Barbie when I was young, and it smells like this as well. Can't stop smelling it, so I'm loving this. This is such a subtle, like natural bronzer. It's good. I'm really glad I got this from Kathleen. I trust her so much. So with the next one, I got something from L'Oreal. So it's their Infallible Total Cover in 301 Classic Ivory, and I also got the Infallible Pro Matte in 101. I know there's still like the Pro Glow, but so far people are loving it. But so far I still didn't get a chance to get it. But so far with these two, with this one, I'm a little bit disappointed about this. It really sits good on my face for like first 2 to 3 hours, but after that it gets so much cakey, which is like a no-no for me for like foundation. But with this one, I can use this for like everyday use because it's like medium coverage. So with everyday use, I like using like medium coverage foundation. It's like accepting myself more, even if I had a lot of acne scars, but I don't want to bear it all, you know that. So I love the medium coverage of this. With this one, it says like high or heavy coverage, but for me, no, it does not even cover my acne scars. They said it can cover like a tattoo, but how can it cover a tattoo when it can't even cover like my dark spots? So I also got this from Revlon. It's their Revlon Kiss. It's a balm, and I've been using this for like every day too. And you know what? It smells like coconut. The same with the butter bronzer, but this is like more richer, and I've been loving this. I'm excited to try out the other ones if there's a tint or like pigment to that, but so far with this clear one in coconut, it's always in my purse. And I got the eyeshadow palette. It's from CoverGirl. This is the True Naked, and it's in the shade like roses. So with my makeup, I always like to use like some sort of like pink mauve tone into my eyeshadow, cool tone. So that's why I'm intrigued about this. And I saw this on videos with like dupe for like high-end or like I think Naked palette, and so far I'm also impressed about this. So this is the only eyeshadow palette that I got from the drugstore, and I trust this one. So I'm afraid to get other few ones because some reviews they say they're not really good. So, but if you know if there's something like a good eyeshadow palette would have like more pink and mauve or cool tones in it, please leave it down in the comment. I need something for like everyday use. So please let me know if you got like a good everyday palette from there. And the last two items that I got is, which I mentioned is from high-end, but I would just like to mention it here because I still got it, or like YouTube made me buy it as well. This is the Kat Von D liquid lipstick. So I got the shade Mother and I got the shade Vampira. So I got like a light shade and I got like a very dark shade. So far with this, I really love the formula. I love how it sits on top of my lips. The only thing I don't like about this is in the course of time, it makes my lips dry. And at the same time, it cracks up my lips. And I noticed like for wearing it a long time, especially if I'm like talking a lot or I'm drinking water a lot, so it really fades from like the middle. So it's like the lip liner is still there and then there's nothing in the middle, so it doesn't really look good. I had to reapply all the time. So I mostly use this for like events for like 2-3 hours and that's it. But for like every day and long-lasting day to night, it's bad. And for the fact that this is high-end, it costs like 27 Canadian dollars. It's really pricey, so I may really need to take note of purchasing high-end in the future because I don't want to waste my money, you know, it's hard work. Alright guys, so that's it. I'm glad that you made it until up to this point. And if you've been intrigued for those kind of products that I got, let me know if should I do like individual review about those products. Just let me know. So I really hope you guys liked this video. If you did, don't forget to like and then subscribe. Of course, leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching and God bless you.